Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on World of Warcraft, the Legion expansion. We are on Magzie, the Mage. As you can see, we switched up our look a little bit. Just a little bit. You guys like it. I couldn't find shoulder pads that matched, so I'm going to keep looking on that and we'll just go solo on the... We'll go Neil on the shoulders. It's cool. Today we are really close. We are 57 and then halfway here. By the next episode we should be 58 and I can start the quest series for over there in the Burning Crusades, and then we'll run some Burning Crusade dungeons and stuff. But today is the last day of the Thanksgiving festival here on WoW. And I thought I would do just a little bit of the special, show you how it's run. So you have these dailies that you can do every day.
Hey there.
And do I
See
have
you later.
cooking? I don't remember.
You need something?
No, I don't. Cool. You pick up all three of these recipes here. You will need that
Have a
first
good
recipe,
one.
so definitely pick that one up if you don't get none of the other ones. This is a good way to level up your cooking.
Need something?
So.
Safe travel. Hey there.
And cook 5 servings of spiced bread. And this is the vendor here, which sells some stuff. But you will need this right here. And we'll need some of you. Which money? Okay, I don't have too much money. Some of you. Some of you. There we go. Should be enough of that. I can sell some of this crap in here. Pet leash. I think I'll keep that. Don't need you or you. Or you. Or you. Or you. Sold down, sold. Sold. Yes. Sold. Sold. This dropped out of the dungeon I just did today. So we're gonna put that on your 8, see how much we can make off of it. You sell, you sell, you sell. There we go. And then we'll click you. Okay, now we're ready to go. So, the first thing we need to do is after you... Oh, here's a quest also, which I'll show you this one. I'll show you the best way to do this one and to help out everybody else also. It is kind of busy though, so sometimes people try to troll this. Anyway, you right click on this, it unlocks a bunch of recipes. As you can see, the recipes do scale, so you do have to be higher and higher and higher level for each one. The first one we want though is the this one's right here. Spiced bread right here. Spiced bread stuffing. And in order to make the spiced bread stuffing, bring you up. Now, this is not the vanilla mod. Let me look up the name of this one. Hold on. I use a special add-on here for my... There it is. Cloudy Trade Skills. It just makes the default window bigger. And when you click on one of your professions, it brings up a list right here on the side. You just click on that to go to that one, which I like. So in order to make stuffing, we need spiced breads. We have to make some at least 5 spiced bread. I think we're going to go ahead and make 20 though. So let's move this to 19. There we go. That'll up our scale, and it'll give us enough to make the spice stuffing. We only need 5 for the quest, so. We do need to raise our skill level up. Now, you see here it says 90. The reason we got 90 is... I think I can bring this up. Part of our race right here is this Epicurean. You love Your love of food allows you to receive 100% bonus from stats and fed. And the gourmet here gives you an extra 15. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Go back. Sorry, my wife got a phone call. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make this to complete this out right here. Quest. We'll turn that in. I'll show you the tables over here. We do have a couple more quests here. Let's take this off. And that completed that one. We have sweet potatoes here, which we bring candied sweet potatoes to Jasper Moore at the feasting area outside of Stormwind. And then we have cranberries here, which is the same quest for Stormwind. Now, our recipe for candy, I believe, is in our pack here. So, pumpkin, candy, cranberries. We need 160 for that one. Pumpkin buys 100. And sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are 220. Now, how you do this is you make your spiced bread until you get up to about 100, okay? So we'll do that first. It won't take long. As a matter of fact, we can probably upgrade our skill level right here in a second. It does require just a tad bit of money. So make sure you got about 100 gold. Should be enough. You are quite annoying. Hold on. I'm recording. I can't have you be barking all the time. Pet journal. You. Dismiss. There we go. I like the little fire dude flowing on me usually. Alright, so let's go upgrade our cooking here.
Good day to you.
There we go.
See you around.
And now we should be able to hit 100. We'll need more spice bread than this. I always stick around with a total of about 200 spice bread, and that allows you to make 200 spiced stuffing. But come on, what did you do? Oh, my cooking fire ran out. That's cool. There we go. You can't cook on any fire whatsoever, so as long as you get close to something that counts as a fire, it'll count. So you can cook on it, including forges, fireplaces. Most inns have a fireplace somewhere. I don't think I've ever covered cooking, to be honest. This is not going to be enough, though. But I want to go ahead and make all these, and then we'll look at our total and see how much more we got to make. So I'm going to make just the amount that I need for this one, so I don't take too long. So,
Hey there.
looks like we need, what, 14 more? So, let's go ahead and do 15. And then, I'm going to go ahead and buy a good amount of these, because I'm going to need them anyway. And we'll go ahead and do the pumpkins. And some honey. There we go. Now, we need sweet potatoes and cranberries, and they don't have them here, so
See you later.
We got to go get them. So we're gonna hold off on. Well, let's go ahead and get the 100, and we'll get the recipe here. Let's go ahead and do that. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. I went ahead and did the 15 I needed for that to learn my thing. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and learn the pumpkin pie recipe. As you can see, it's a level 100 now. We can use it. And there we go. We learned pumpkin pie, but as you can see from our quest here, we don't have a quest to actually do the pumpkin pie yet. So we're going to hold off on that one. And we're going to go ahead and turn in our spiced bread here. There we go. And now it says make 5 slices of pumpkin pie. We're going to make more than 5 slices. And this place right here counts as a place to cook, I believe. So if you're standing next to this, you should be fine. Also, I went ahead and picked up some more supplies that we need. These right here count as actual crafting regents, so they stack up to 200. These don't, so they won't. So be careful how many of these you buy. The same with the cranberries and that kind of stuff. So just be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Grab the food, and I have the ability to make 100. We're going to make that until it turns to our next recipe, which is cranberries, 160. So hopefully we get 160 things out of this. Now, if you guys don't like this cooking thing, I can try to fast forward it. But it requires me to do another cut in the video, so. So we'll see. It is taking quite long. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and you guys will see a fast forward. See you in a second. And there we go. So we got 3 more left. Hopefully that didn't take too long for you guys. And there we go. So, we did cook them. But as you can see, if we click on this, the quest is to do and deliver them to Ironforge, not over here. So we got to go to Ironforge to do that one. And they don't have the sweet potatoes or the cranberries here. You got to go to other cities to get those too. So we got to go to those cities to finish everything else we have to do. So I'm going to show you this right here. This is the bountiful table for the bountiful feast. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on one of the chairs, but you don't want to eat yet. What you see these guys doing is they'll flip from chair to chair. What you want to do to help people out and to help yourself out is to go ahead and click on each one of these chairs and throw food at it. Now, if somebody else is sitting in these other chairs, or you have friends that can do this with you, it'll take a whole lot less time. You got 5 people sitting at each chair, and then you all pass each other the food. But if not, you have to do it manually. So you want to get out of the chair and move on to the next chair. There we go. And then you click on each chair, in line, and you pass the food around. If there is somebody sitting in one of these other chairs, you can sometimes bounce food off the plate and hit their head and get an achievement for it. So there we go. And we'll move this one and start again until we'll get to one where all of these are filled up, and then I'll show you how to do the spirit of sharing part. Now, the best one to do this is the back one here, because hardly anybody comes back here to do anything. So you basically got full reign if you're doing more of a solo run. Go that and get that. And now, when we come to sit down here, you'll see Then we have all things, and then you just want to press the buttons. Kind of slow. And you want to do this 5 times. You can have 5 servings of every dish that you passed along. And then this one right here is the pumpkin pie, so you have infinite amount of pumpkin pies. 2 sweet potatoes, and then more pie. And just do this right here until your counters up here get to 5 on all of them. So we'll do that real quick. It won't take too long. I will be doing this at each of the cities, but I won't do it on camera. I'll spare you guys. And then that gives you a little buff here for an hour. And also the spirit of sharing increases reputation gained by 10% for an hour. So if you need reputation during the Bountiful Festival, you can come do that. So that's cool.
How are you?
And then we turn the quest in.
Have a good one.
And there we go. And there's an achievement for us. We hit Y. And the Pilgrim's Bounty here. I do have the achievements from on another tune, so right there, see? You do once in Ironvore, once in Exodore, and once in Darnassus, and you'll get the achievement. I've already got it. I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one anyway, but sorry guys, that's my phone. So, next thing we want to do is go to Ironforge, because so we can turn in our pumpkin pies, and we can also pick up, I believe it's sweet potato. So, since we're mages, if you're doing this on a non-mage, you might want to get a mage friend to run around with you and do it with you. Just saying. But we're going to go ahead and port to Ironforge. This will take a whole lot longer if you're not a mage. Just saying. And I will try to fast forward each of the cooking things so we can get those done pretty fast. I probably will not be doing the turkeys on camera because you have to hunt down the turkeys first. I will show you the hunting down of the turkey parts, but you do need like 30 turkeys for that. So I might gather the 30 turkeys off camera and then go ahead and show the cooking of them on camera. So we might do that. We'll see. We'll see how much time we got left. I believe the calendar says it stops at midnight. I mean, not midnight, but noon. So I'm not sure about that. What the heck? Let me turn this down. Let's keep beeping. Come on, open up. Someone keeps trying to message me. I don't have minutes on my phone, so when they message me and sends me a message saying that I don't have any minutes on my phone, instead of just sending them a message telling them that I don't have minutes on my phone. So, right here, we have the cooking trainer here.
What's on your mind?
And she wants us to bring her 20 spiced bread stuffing, which will automatically complete because we already cooked it. Is that cool? Okay, so when you get the 20 for the quest on these, you will see that you have the option of gathering any one of these. In order to get the achievement for these ones, you only need the hat, the shoes, and then one of these 3, and then you got to wear that while you're going around to the enemy cities, the 4 enemy cities, to sit down at their bountiful tables. So just be mindful of that one. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one because I don't really want the rest of them. And then we'll get the turkey one, which we'll have to come back for because we got to go find turkeys for that one. So we'll go ahead and pick that one up. And then we have to turn in the pumpkin pie one here. There we go. And it wants us to create 5 servings of cranberry chutney.
Have a good one.
And we need 20 to turn in at the other place. So we need 25 total. And we're going to go pick up the next level of cooking. There we go. Now from here we're going to go ahead and pick us up a good amount of cranberries.
Looking for something specific?
So there's the cranberries on your list. Everything else is the same except for the cranberries. I'm going to go ahead and pick up 200 or so. And also while I'm here, I'm going to pick up these bountiful baskets, and I'll show you what they do if we can get to 350 cooking, which I don't know if we'll be able to do.
Safe travel.
Okay, so right there's our cooking place. You can also place your cooking little fire down if you want. And then we need to go into our recipes here and find the cranberry one and go ahead and learn that one. There we go. As you can see, we use honey and that to make this, and we're going to go ahead and make as many as we can until it is up to the sweet potato level, which is 220. Alright, so I'm going to complete the quest, and then I'm going to fast forward until we get to 220. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not going to count all the way. I'm not the count. That's reference to Sesame Street in case you guys didn't know. There we go. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie. We are back. A couple of my recordings after you saw me doing the cranberries didn't record, and then we got a call from my son's school that he had fell down some stairs. So I have been at the hospital getting his leg x-rayed for a good 3 hours now. So I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. I just wanted to let you guys know what happened. Of course, as I told you at the beginning of the video, it stopped. The holiday stopped at 12 noon, so they're not here anymore. I went ahead and abandoned the 2 quests that I had. I did end up getting my cooking up to 340. You could get it up higher than that. Just I don't know how long this recipe stays up here, but you can get quite a few levels off that. You get 2 each time you can cook it. Just have to go hunt some turkeys. I did manage to get some of my turkey hunting recorded, but I don't think there's any point in me adding that in there because I was going to do that off camera anyway. But you guys get the general gist of the holiday and how to do it. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out, and you come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this video and you want to share it with your friends, tell me what you like. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. And I will see you guys on the next episode.